Hello my loves, welcome back to another video. My name is Tatiana and today we're going to be talking about the impact that you have by making decisions that are in alignment with your values, with your standards, with your heart. And this came as an inspiration after last night I introduced my parents to this documentary that I watched on November 1st called Christspiracy. And it was one of the best documentaries that I had watched in a long time. And I felt called to invite my family as we are all very religious and spiritual. My mom is more religious, my dad is more in the spiritual side. And I love that documentary was able to combine a lot of different essences that I have been looking for in a while, as in going deeper into different teachings that we have all been exposed to for centuries. And one of the points that my dad made after watching the documentary was essentially to make sure that I wasn't so invested, because he knows that when I'm passionate about something, I am very invested. So he wanted to make sure that his daughter would not be getting herself hurt along the way, which essentially was that I am not going to be able to change everyone in the world. I'm not going to be able to change billions of minds. And I know that came from a place of protection. However, my heart knew that just by being the embodiment, just by being able to talk about it with my loved ones, which is my family, and being able to make the difference myself, for myself, my example, my embodiment is going to speak for itself. And this reminded me of a scene from the movie Cloud Atlas, and what they said was, no matter what you do, it will never amount to anything more than a single drop in a limitless ocean. And the response is, what is an ocean but a multitude of drops? Which reminded me of a Rumi quote that goes, you are not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a drop. It's very powerful when we realize that actually all of the power already lives within us. And the visual I want to give you is, imagine as if you are desiring the color orange. What you want is vibrating at that frequency of the color orange. So you feel it in your heart, you know that you have this alignment with it, you know that there is something that connects you to it that you cannot explain logically, but you know that you are meant to embody, you're meant to embrace, you know that you are meant to experience and savor. Oh, baby. Oh, Kobe is here. So when you are connecting to that energy, to that frequency, everything is frequency. So when we look at it like that, when we look at it as if what you desire already exists out there, and if it has not been invented, then maybe you are the one who's supposed to invent it, then you realize that not only you're giving everything that you need to be able to be an energetic match. And the beautiful thing is that when desires come from your heart, you know that they're coming from a good place. You know that they're going to be for the goodness of everyone involved. They cannot come from a place of harming others. They cannot come a place from harming yourself. They come from the lightest and best and brightest and highest frequency place. So you can trust that what your heart desires and where it's leading you to, it's coming from a place that you can trust and yeah, you are able to surrender to. So when we connect and we align to that frequency, let's say that I feel that I want that orange color. Let's say that I want to feel the environment of the orange frequency because that is what I desire. And I continue to imagine what it feels like, and I continue to embody it, and I continue to visualize it, and I continue to feel it, and imagine as if I'm touching it, and imagine as if I am already one within it, meaning that I am already the embodiment of already having obtained that into my reality. Then it's law of attraction, it's energetics. That is how you're able to magnetize and speed the process up. In the process of you manifesting your desires and magnetizing them, you have to be okay with a sacrifice. And that sacrifice is the older version of you, is what you currently live and breathe, and essentially trade it for something better and be able to be okay with the upgrade. But you have to sacrifice what you already know, what the current reality is. When you magnetize, you are removing any resistance. You are signaling to the universe that you are ready to make room for that, so that way it comes in and it fills in that space. It's sort of like when you're doing spring cleaning, summer cleaning, and you realize that you have outgrown or your taste has evolved and you no longer need certain clothes, you no longer need certain things, and you either sell them or you donate them or you throw away some things, and you feel good because now you're able to make room for new clothes. Now you're able to invest in things that are more in alignment with this version of you. Now you're able to invest in newer and better things, right? So when we look at this sacrifice as in your future version is going to be so thankful that you did it, then it removes the resistance. Yes, some things might be a little bit nostalgic and might be a little bit sad to depart from. However, if it's not generating joy, if it's not in alignment with what you're currently vibrating and what you're going to continue to vibrate as you continue to evolve, then you just have to remove the resistance from it. And one of the challenges that come across as we're manifesting what we desire is that different voices from our loved ones, from people in general, might come in and cloud your judgment because they are trying to give you their version, their reality, their limitations, because they don't know anything more than that. They don't know that what you desire actually exists and is absolutely possible and it's in alignment for you. They just can talk to you about what has happened in their reality, what has happened in their life, and even though they might have the best intentions, it doesn't mean that you have to accept that information to substitute what your heart already knows, what you are in alignment for, what you're manifesting. Because when you are accepting that version, then you go back and you take steps backwards. And when you're manifesting, you have to be able to feel that desire as if it's here right now, regardless of what anyone else says, regardless of what anyone else thinks and their opinions. Everyone's going to have different opinions. So if you ever feel that whatever you're manifesting, you feel as if it's going against other people's currency, well, you are meant to continue to go in that currency yourself. You're meant to continue to embody that frequency. When you are the embodiment of that which you already desire, as if it's here already, the universe has no other option but to give you your embodiment, because then you have already traded your previous version for this newer version of yourself that makes you even more in alignment with your highest self. And that is where ultimately where we are able to manifest effortlessly, when we are in alignment with our authentic desires, when we are in alignment with that true and timeless version of ourselves that already knows what it wants and it believes that it's absolutely possible. We don't have to know the how. That is not our job. The how will continue to unfold. It's almost as if you're planting a seed and you want it to grow up overnight, and you want it to be very speedy, and you want to control it without realizing it. We cannot control the universe. It has to come from a pure place. It has to come from your heart. And when it's coming from that pure place, from your heart space, that is when things unfold beautifully and automatically for you. You remove the resistance, you trust in the universe, you know the universe has your back, you know the universe has your best interests, especially for your highest version of yourself, and things continue to just beautifully unfold and manifest. And when you look back, you realize, wow, I don't know how that happened, but it happened. And that is when you can celebrate, and that is when you can continue to align with more alike. You have to let go of those little minor details and just focus on your frequency, because when you embody that frequency, like, you are accepting and you're seeing yourself as that drop in the ocean, actually being the ocean itself. That is when you go from feeling powerless to absolutely powerful, and that is when you activate and magnetize everything for your journey, everything that is in alignment for your highest good. So I hope that this was helpful and that you were able to get amazing value out of this. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you being here with me. And if you know that this can benefit someone that you know, please feel free to share. And please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe for more, so that way you can continue to get more videos. I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video.